because I get chaos result from the same bottle as chaos at no. Of course, I started playing it after finishing chaos at no, which means, of course, I skipped some science and the third series. I guess mainly robotic nouns. Someone said spin-offs like Steins Gate made darling semblance and chaos at Loud Jojo. They aren't important to the science and the third series as main entries of franchise, or something like that. Then again, my darling's outrageous isn't the. So of course I miss reference to robotic nouns. Or targets reference something else. For example, when I saw Pokemon, I targets referencing Pokemon for some reason. Then all I found about Pokemon comes from robotic nouns. Then I was like, alright, Pok means pocket in Pokemon, and it can be same in Pokemon. What's Steins Gate? I noticed some reference. And if a name was mentioned that was in Steins Gate, I was like, wait, is it what I'm thinking of? Later it came to my mind that in real life, of course there are multiple people with either same first or last name, and in today's games, first and last name can be same. Both first and last name can be same. Then I can mention a person having a similar background that is either the same first or last name from Steins Gate. It adds that it's reference to that character from Steins Gate. Oh, also, of course, I'm using the improvement patch that is made by Committee of Zero. If there's a patch made for visual novel, then I will be using it. Well, thankfully, I have found about visual novel database, and from there I can find if a visual novel is patch-mated and the source visual novel and hopefully improves text. It happened 6 years after Chaos Set. Shippy has been restored from the actually that happened in Chaos Set. Prologue isn't with the main characters. There are events that lead to conflict in the main story. Main character starts investigating these events and finds out that Crimtains lines up with Crimtains from 6 years ago. No generations madness. Also wants to be surrounded with Galomaniacs. Okay, not sure if that's a great way to say, but I'll say it like that. Of course, I won't share the backstory of all characters, because I'm afraid that I will spoil the story that way. And if I have full story summary in video, which will be also spoilery, and video might be too long. Well, I shared what I think about them, or at least try to, which might be in general about all characters. Or at least won't say the character's name. However, I will share a little bit about main character's background. He called me as Shigeru Takuro, and when somebody called him Taku, I was like, it sounds familiar. When I played this game out there, Chaos Ethno. I started talking something about Chaos at main character, Takumi, and then later read the words for letters of Takuro. Then I understood Takuro can use the same nickname as Takumi, Taku. When I hear Takuro speaking normally with friends at rock, he isn't like Takumi, but then I hear started when speaking with people that he isn't talking with before.
え？このゲロカエルンの着ぐるみさ、ちょっと着てみてくんないかケロン？
悪いな、俺たち今忙しいんだ。あ、いや、いいよ、着るよ。
That's actually, if I recall correctly, Takumi still stutters when speaking with people he has talked before. Of course, still, Takuru is different person. Also, Takumi is club president. Specifical newspaper club president. Maybe this is also the reason why he gives lectures to his friends about the topic whatever they are speaking about it. Takuru is an interesting main character. Of course, he drifts into theologians, and of course with theologian trackers. In most cases. I will talk about it later, because he is the main character of science adventure series that our theologians become realistic. Of course, in the newspaper group is there interest in crimes with club members that lines up with dates of no gen madness, and a step is written of no gen madness. Well, it doesn't a theologians about character from in our universe and Platon. However, there's a character similar to Platon character which, because of some inverse reason, she won't be in Platon anymore. Okay, now I should be saying something about different characters. And mostly it was the background of Takuru, I think. Right. I haven't played a lot of visual novels, so I'm not sure what my thoughts are. I guess the generals about Takuru is interesting character if I didn't repeat it again, or it will be repeating in future. Anyways, about different characters from club. Each member is different. There's a character for is about Takuru and doesn't want Takuru to get in trouble and find out some secrets. Another is Takuru's childhood friend. Another doesn't want to talk and plays an in-universe game, Empire Sweeper Online 2. Sequel to Empire Sweeper Online, of course. I guess I'll say it. Most club members are girls. There are only 2 male members, including Takuru in the club. On good, there are interactions with characters outside of the club. Well, it's a generation of characters. There's no character that I don't like. Well, in my mind I made some theories about some characters. Then when I found that I was kinda right about some characters in first command round, also after finishing the command round, I thought I was wrong about other characters, but then found out other shared more info about those characters, and then I figured I was kinda right about those characters. I guess I'll get out this of the way. Of course, there's Fanservice like reference to previous science adventure series and different games. We'll talk about iQuest, not Fanservice. Story outright says that Takuru sees panty shots, but the game doesn't show panty shots for the player. Okay, for one panty shot that Takuru sees, the player needed some effort to find it, but it still isn't shown for the player, and which panty shot was just story progress and story shot it, or game show it, or something like that. Another panty shot that Takuru sees made me think the girl was going commando from how the CG was shown. And then the game shows an icon girl from back, and of course she's hiding nipples. But nipples aren't shown. Well, but fully shown isn't. Alright, close as wearing swimsuit. With a swimsuit not being closed, tied up or something along those lines. Well, for this, still some effort is needed for players, no matter how small the effort is. Okay, how Takuru is, it is kinda understand why it's like that. But I don't remember the television where Takuru just saw panty shot. But I wonder if panty shot will be shown to the player if it was in television. I'm guessing most likely, but in shot will still wouldn't be shown. Skull only what for girls looks like it close to the body, or something along those lines. May that look like either girls are over-sexualized? Maybe. Doesn't look like real skull uniform. But what I know, in my school we didn't need to wear a skull uniform. Or just those girls out big boobs, too big for say age seems. In the Science Adventure series, as far as I know, player interactions are colossal get triggered. Of course, this game is the Logian's triggers. What was in Chaos Ed, but with additional triggers. And for some reason, need to choose with C or C key on keyboard by default. Either positive or negative delusion. And as you might have seen from gameplay footage, it's bluntly said which is a positive and negative trigger. I always saw all positive delusions, didn't see all negative delusions from delusion triggers. Because in different routes are delusion triggers. In most cases, I saw that positive delusion and no delusion trigger. Delusion triggers aren't only triggers in this game. It's map triggers, or something along those lines. It's where player needs to select the right info to process the story on caseboard switches or on map on caseboards or something along those lines. In the first playthrough, it's kinda fun and gets the player interested in what's happening in the game. However, in the following playthroughs, when trying to get different endings, when using skip function to skip syntax, I still need to interact with the map. It gets annoying. Especially when text gets hidden when needing to show the right info. And there isn't in text to skip past the map triggers. Under the first playthrough, needed to guide the player option to skip map trigger for already seen map triggers. Anyways, game auto saves not only at each delusion trigger but of course also at every map trigger, and at the start of each chapter. But it's called quick save, because auto and quick save are categories together. I guess I'll share what I'm thinking about each ending, more or less. But of course, won't be spoiling what happened in each ending, or trying not to spoil the story. I don't know how I feel about Command Road ending. Of course, now I know the true ending, but still I didn't know how I felt about it when I finished it. Well, at first I might not ever like it, at least about what was revealed in the road. Yeah, can't say much about it. Or maybe I just need to write what I was thinking about immediately after finishing it. Not as a bullet point. Then again, I don't a lot of bullet points for each ending. Second ending that I got, it felt like it was bad ending, but it actually counted as actual ending. And maybe in a way, canon ending. Next one might have been our shit moment, maybe. Under it, okay, I'm not sure what to say about it. Well, it was interesting. After the previous one, maybe I was kinda shocked and then started understanding what the reason behind what shocked me. Of course, the true ending, I didn't understand what's going on, but it shows what's happening in Shibuya from different perspective. And it shows I target with what happened before the true ending didn't happen, but it was false alarm. Not sure where else to put these details or what I can say about it, if I have anything else to say about it, other than just mention. Notice that the game name Chaos Child was mentioned early in Chaos Child Syndrome, a form of post-traumatic stress disorder that victims of Shibuya earthquake experience. Now in Chaos Ed, I waited at least for reference to guess from it, and maybe I get more. Steins Gate's face, there could be some that I noticed. Also, there is similar character design, and larger characters from Chaos 8, but I was let down. Of course, there is Shadow Froggy, but not as often as in Chaos 8 mentioned, and of course, Oppo was just mentioned here. That because this game out at Steins Gate. It was interesting seeing characters of backspace. I know I haven't played a lot of visual novels, but it was interesting to see. However, then there are skins where there isn't character space. But I could explain such a character looks like or what they are winning if anything. Maybe it will be also only once, maybe it will be too loud, or maybe because there are backspace where the budget went. Also some skins reuse spreads in different content, so it feels kinda weird. When characters have flashbacks or are thinking, the inner voice echoes. And this is kinda output me, but at least a little bit it grew on me. And now I was thinking maybe there was story reason, but it wasn't explained as story, so no. Well, it was interesting story to say the least. Sure, like I implied at least, there were some annoyances, like it just implied low fanservice. Well, where only saturated seeds. Okay, there's that kind of fanservice shouldn't ever be in game or needed to show it to the play. Of course, there are some good stuff in this visual novel. Because it was in Polish Chaos 8, no, of course I skipped opening, like I mentioned before. So then, of course, I didn't see the reference to it. When I was in middle of playing Chaos Shield, I saw that the game that by exchange of published were on sale, including Robotic notes in its bundle, which included Robotic no stage. But I didn't get those games, because they didn't have this ample income. This ample money. We needed money for something else. So then, at least for fall, there won't be videos about science and other series games. When I get Robotic Notes out, which is, I assume, is something like updated version of Robotic Notes. I probably get the bundle and then, because of it, I might be skipping other science and other series, then play those. For example, but like Steins Gate 0, I might be skimming between to play those after Elite. Then again, I have watched Steins Gate 0 anime, for which I mostly forgot about what happened in it, and at least check out Steins Gate 0 let's play if not watch it, a let's play of it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like on it, subscribe, and maybe if you can support me on Patreon or Coffee, links are in description, or become channel member, whatever is comfortable for you to us. See you next time.